On March 12th to March 16th, I went to New York to visit with my family because that's where I'm originally from. Came back Monday, happy, cheery, no illnesses at all. And it wasn't until that Tuesday that I woke up and I wasn't feeling too well. I had a headache, my body was aching a little, and my breathing got worse, and I had developed this cough. So I decided to stay home and not go to work Tuesday. But that Wednesday when I woke up, I felt horrible. I drive trucks and I had to make a delivery up to Dalton, Georgia. When I got on the way up there, I was feeling like I can make it. I'm okay. I feel bad, but I can make it. I made my delivery, and on the way back, my breathing, it got worse. I had broke out in this sweat, like I was sweating really, really bad. I was coughing and my body was just aching. So I pulled over like 2 exits after my delivery into a gas station, and I called my wife and told her, baby, I don't feel good at all. Like I really can't breathe and I just feel horrible. And she said, well, babe, stay there and I'll come get you. So I said, okay. And I waited on her. I let down the windows in the truck and I laid down in the truck on the seat, still gasping for air. I felt my chest getting tighter and my breathing getting worse, and I'm just sweating and I'm just feeling horrible. So my wife got there, and her and my son came and got me, and we went home. My wife said, baby, I think that you should isolate and go in the other room. So I isolated from her and my son in the other room for a few days. And at this time, my wife is feeling horrible too. She's taking care of me, but she has symptoms of the COVID-19 too, and she's not feeling well. And her symptoms wasn't as bad as mine because this COVID-19 doesn't affect everybody the same, but she was able to continue to work and still try to look after me and take care of me. So for a few days, I just stayed in the house, but again, my breathing, that's where it became a problem. My breathing got worse and worse each day. So when I felt like I really couldn't take it anymore, I called upstairs and said, baby, I really can't breathe. I'm really having a hard time breathing. And that's when she said, okay, get dressed. Let's go to the hospital. So we got to the hospital and they admitted me into the hospital. They told me I had pneumonia, and then they ran a couple of tests and decided to admit me in the hospital. Well, I called my wife on the video and I'm telling her, baby, I really can't breathe too well, and so on and so forth. And the nurse came in the room and she took the phone and talked to my wife and told her that they need to put me on the ventilator. I had even no idea really what the ventilator was, but I just figured, I don't really need a ventilator. Just give me some oxygen and I'll be fine. Well, my wife is a little more medically inclined than I am. So she told him, Lorenzo, they need to put you on the ventilator, you need to let them put you on the ventilator. I remember turning my head to the right saying, oh boy. And next thing I know, it's 6 days later when I wake up. They had put me in a medically induced coma. During the 6 days, every day they would call my wife and give her an update on what was going on with me. The first day, not too good. The second day, not too good. And they called my wife and told her, he's not doing too well. We don't know if he's going to make it, but we're going to turn him on his stomach, and that would help. That's because your lungs are more to your back. And if you're laying on your back, you're kind of squishing your lungs and it's a little harder for you to breathe. So they put me on my stomach, which had helped other patients. It had worked for other people. And thank God they did, because it worked for me. And I woke up and I began to get better. I was in the hospital for maybe about 3 weeks, and they decided that I was well enough to come home after the physical therapy and all of the things that I had to do to get better. I was in Piedmont Henry Hospital in Stockbridge, Georgia, and I have to tell you that this hospital is the best hospital that I've ever been in my life. And I just want to say that I'm really, really appreciative of Piedmont Henry Hospital. This thing, the COVID-19, is a very, very serious virus. It's nothing to take lightly. No matter who tells you it's okay not to wear your gloves or your mask or whatever else they tell you that is good for you to do to keep from getting sick, do it. because I almost died. And to God be the glory for his mercy and grace that I'm here today to tell you my story. So no matter what anybody tells you, wear your protection, your gloves. Stay in a safe distance from people. Stay out of crowds. Please do what you can to keep yourself and your children safe, because children are dying from this too. This is not a older person disease. I'm not that old. I'm 53 years old without any complications. You save other people's lives by saving your own. You help other people by helping yourself. God bless you all, and may you all stay under God's mercy and grace. Good night.